Alrighty, guys, we are back with another calendar review. It is me, Banksy Boy, as well, with Ben Fish right above me. So don't worry, we're both here, and we're here to give you the news. All right, this new month is kind of full of a lot of competition, which is great. So we're going to dive into that a little bit, um, and a lot of community stuff. Right, we got a new community thing we'll go over when we get to that date. So that's really cool. So really excited for August. I think we're filling this end of the year up with a lot of stuff leading up to December, which is Halo Fest. That would be, really cool to see more stuff come into play, and more things develop as time goes on. Starting off at the beginning of this month, which has already happened as of recording this. This was posted after the fact of these two events happening. August 1st and 2nd was the first qualifier for the Halo Pro League. The way they're doing it is an open competition qualifiers. The top four in the first qualifier qualified for the Halo Pro League, and then for the next, so on and so forth. Ready? Going into the 5th, we have one of the real life Spartans Ford Showcase. Again, one of those awesome things that just happen every month. So tune into his stream. Also with Unique Stream, tune into that. See their Ford Showcase, something really cool to see every month. That's going to happen on the 5th. Then as we move into the weekend after that, on the 8th and the 9th, we have the second qualifier. Just how I kind of talked about the first qualifier, it's going to follow the same way. In this case, it is the top four who did not compete in the first qualifier. I don't believe the top four in the first qualifier can compete in the second one since they've already qualified. So the top four in this one. So we're going to be missing the likes of like Snakebite, Trippy, Shopify Rebellion, those rosters. We did have a lot of roster mania, so that would be cool. As well, on the 9th, you'll see we have the Euro Halo League Summer Split. Tune into that. A lot of European players. I know we just saw a lot of EU teams over at EWC, so it's always cool to see love with Euro Halo League doing stuff for us on the Halo end, since we are not in EWC, and just kind of love seeing the competition that can be brought on that side of the world there. Then as we move into the following week, on the 10th is a grassroots community playdate. This is one of those events where you get an emblem for competing in them. They happen every month, so that'd be cool. Join that on the 10th. Then as we move into the 12th, we're going to have an Extreme Breaker Xbox Mexico FFA Snipers tourney. So that's really cool to kind of have that being like an FFA Snipers tournament, kind of random in the event, but that's just a really cool community event, not grassroots community. Going into the 15th, we're going to have that EU Playdate, the multi-team fest. That would be really cool. Another EU love there being a grassroots thing. This is the one that's new. I'm really kind of glad that we're changing it up on the Halo side, bringing in some grassroots knowledge. New grassroots like knowledge and gameplay into it. So it's really cool that he's getting that chance to show off that event and host that event. Going into the 16th, we have the Euro Halo League Split 2. This is the playoffs from the Swiss round that happened the previous week. And then we have the first day of the Halo Pro League play. So that means we have the 8 teams in that one. And it's the first day, the first set of matches to be happening that day. So it's really cool. Halo Pro League is back-to-back. Euro League is going to be back-to-back. Moving into the final week or not the final week of the month, second to last week of the month. Sorry, I'm ahead of the game. My son is to be born the final week of the month, so kind of chaotic over here. On the 21st, we have another real life Spartan. This is a BR showcase, so that'd be cool to tune in. Real life Spartan just makes his content fun and enjoyable. He's very community driven. He is very Halo driven, so it's always cool to join his streams, just talk to him. He does really awesome things over there when it comes to his Elgato collabs, the things he does with his green screens. Really cool to just go over there and enjoy his content. And it's really cool to attend some of his grassroots events. Going into the 22nd, we have an I Spiteful event. It is The Ultimate Infection Custom Nights. That's just cool off rip, right? Playing Infection, it's a classic Halo game. A lot of people kind of grew up on Infection in my eyes. It's a staple. That's really cool that we're getting one, and I really hope that's successful on I Spy Fool's Day there on the 22nd. If you're not able to play, definitely tune in and watch, show some love. Going into the 22nd here, we have the EuroLeague, a summer 2v2, which is really cool. So 2v2s essentially are becoming probably one of the biggest staples in the kind of event space. So that's really cool. There's going to be a 2v2 event. We've had a lot on NA's side, so cool to see Euro Halo League doing that. And then we have day 2 of the of the Halo Pro League happening that same day, August 23rd. So again, back-to-back Euro Halo Leagues, back-to-back Halo Pro Leagues. Really cool. I think both are good to watch. You have the Halo Pro League is going to be, I believe, later in the afternoon. Let me double check that. No, earlier in the day to when Euro Halo League is. Euro Halo League is 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and Halo Pro League is 9 a.m. Pacific Standard. Oh, that might be around the same time. Or GMT. I don't necessarily know what GMT is off the top of my head. Sorry, not sorry. Not good with time zones. I live on the East Coast. That's how I keep track. Going to the 25th, we have an Eli X fundraiser, wildfire prevention. That overall is just good to support. I mean, we hear about it all the time over in California, just people losing their homes, especially with like the drought that a lot of states are having. It's not fun to have. I have had wildfires in my area too, and it wasn't fun to deal with. I mean, just months and months of just smoke, just trying to deal with it. It hurt, the area around. It's not a fun thing to be in, so definitely support that and support them. That is a cool thing just to be a part of. And Eli X's streams are just fun to watch, especially when he's playing with everybody. Really exciting, really fun, cool event to be a part of. And now the last event of the month. Now that I'm in the very end of the month, we have our SWAT Nation, which, like I say, every week happens all the time. So that would be cool just to tune in. It's at the end of the month. There's nothing really interfering with it. We don't have a pro league thing happening, etc. That's really cool. As well, on that same day, we have the TSG Warzone event. That is an every month thing, right? Tune into both. They are happening at separate times, 11 a.m. PT and 4 p.m. PT. So separate times of the day. You should be able to attend both if available to watch. So that would be really cool. Overall, I mean, this month is just exciting. Like I said at the beginning, the Pro League is back. That's obviously cool. I like what they're doing with the qualifiers. We're going to see some competition. Was obviously worried about a Shopify Rebellion stompage. I still think they're probably the best team in the league and there's no competition, but we're going to have some fun seeing these teams compete against each other. And then just a lot of grassroots happening this month. Grassroots, in my opinions, are the stepping stones to Halo content. They are what we all want to see, experience, and then just have, then you have the competitive side. But grassroots are kind of the core of a lot of the Halo community. And I think, big team battles, infection, etc., are just fun to watch, fun to be around, and fun to experience. So for all of the content creators out there, I'm so glad they're here to enjoy this. And maybe one day we will be able to do a grassroots event. Would love to hear from Halo, or would love to be able to speak to somebody at Halo to maybe host one of these things for Quigley, because Halo's our bread and butter and we just love to see it and love the ecosystem around it. But that is all I have for you today. That is our calendar review for August of this year. And I can't wait for next month and can't see how this year turns out. We'll see you in the next one.